Embracing this life is possibly one of the most powerful healing practices there is. It helps you fill your cup so that you have a full cup, which means that you're feeling good and healthy and well. And then this allows you to overflow from a full cup into your life, and particularly into your animals' lives. Now, embracing this life sounds kind of easy. Well, it's certainly simple, and some of the time it's easy, but a lot of the time it's not so easy, particularly if you're having a crappy day or if you have some challenges in your life that are going on. It gets harder to embrace your life when things are tough. And when things are tough is when you most need to embrace this life. So I've gone through a bit of a time recently where I've had some challenges. I got infected with Lyme disease again, was quite unwell, had to take a month off, lost a whole lot of momentum in my health practices, in my exercising, in my work, in my joys like music and all these kinds of things. And I can't tell you that I was embracing this life really beautifully every day and every moment all the way through that, because I wasn't. But most of the time, I found a way to be embracing this life, to be accepting what is, to be full of gratitude for this day and this life. And one of the things that helped me really stay with embracing my life was the animals that I share my life with. Jem, the very wascally little whippet, Mitzi, the fluffy little old man, and Loki, who's my cat. So when I was having tough days, I'd have to show up for my animals. I'd have to show up to look after them. And that's one way that our animals help us embrace this life more and more strongly, is that when we have animals, we have to care for them. However, if you really want to care for your animals in the best possible way and give them the greatest possible healing and make them feel the most loved and safe that they can be, you have to be the one who's embracing this life all the time and getting better and stronger at embracing this life, so that when you do hit a challenge, you can stay present, you can stay functional, you can keep doing all the things that you need to do for your self-care, so that you keep filling your cup physically, mentally, emotionally, through good food, relationally. All of these things are really, really important. And certainly I've found that my animals are much happier. I can see the difference in them when I am able to be embracing life, to be meeting this day, to be stepping into this day in a really powerful way. And embracing this life is another one of these things that's kind of abstract. How does this help my animals? It's not like a nice, healthy food. It's not like CBD drops that help with inflammation and things like that. But when you are embracing your life, this is an incredibly deep and powerful medicine for your pets, because there's more of you here that they feel. There's more of your presence. There's more of your attention. You have more capacity to see and feel what your pet's needs are and to act to care for them if you're embracing this life. So it's a really, really important thing. And hello to all of you who are watching. Hello to anyone who might be watching on the replay. Love to hear from you in the chat. Embracing this life. How do you do it? How do you do it? What's the way that you can do this? That some simple tips. Gratitude is one of the things I think that's really important. The more that you can be grateful for what you do have, the easier embracing this life becomes, even if you're having a tough day. Exercise. Healthy exercise makes you stronger, keeps you fitter, so you have more capacity. And if you do fail to embrace this life, well, you're always going to get another opportunity. You might need to get help. You might need to work with healers, therapists. And the more you ask for help, healthy help, the quicker you'll be able to have a greater capacity to embrace this life day after day. But I think probably the most important thing of all is a willingness to embrace healthy discomfort. Because when you can embrace healthy discomfort, when you can accept and have a capacity and a tolerance for healthy discomfort, you're going to have a much greater capacity to embrace this moment, this life all the time. And that is going to have immense benefits and bring profound healing into your life and into your animals' lives. Thanks so much for listening. Love to hear from you in the chat. If you ever want to have a holistic veterinary consult with me or a healing session for your animals or for you, please message me. Love to hear from you. Have a beautiful day and give your pets a pat from me.